I am Paul. They call me Kesnel Toussaint. That's my real name, but people call me by Paul. I live in Maui. I born and raised there, so going to school, finish school, and decide to work for my community and my country. She's a happy people, and we always, joking and working hard and happy always. So, no stress. We're just happy, and working. So I feel that she's good. Most of the time when I think about something, and then when I tell her about it, she already think the same thing. She's like, "Oh, I was just thinking about doing that." So my dream is like, in 5 years, I don't think we're gonna be here. My plan is like, we can move somewhere else, have our own, place where we can build like Feeding Hope house. That we have a big, huge, space for them to eat, like space for them to play. We can have like a big playground, like a lot of good things in 5 years.
So more than just a feeding program.
Yeah, more than the feeding program. It's gonna be like other thing inside the feeding program. She used to be close to my mom, and since I was a little boy, she loved me. She called me husband, like since I was like 5 every time, And then when I grow up, I continue to be with her and serve her, give her like 5 goods, and she's 80 something. No. Almost one to 100 years old. 110. Oh, yeah. Sorry. 110. Yeah, 110. Exactly. But every time I see her, she's really, she almost crying to see me and, say, "Oh, my son, my husband." She called me everything. So,
She's blind.
yeah. So right now she's blind. And then she was the first people that I just tell them to put in the top of the list of the old people when we're gonna start it. That, and she's really happy. And when she received the first meal, I didn't go there. People have to bring them, and they tell her about me. Send it that, and then she's like, "Oh, thank you, that's good." And then when I go there one day, she's almost crying, thank me a lot, and asked me for Patrick, his grandson, and I tell her about this and I started, and people will help me, and she just said, "Oh, thank you, I will pray for them." And when I take her there, like you see how she react, and she's just happy, And I love her so much.
For me, visiting Feeding Hope for the first time after it had been running for a while,
Yeah.
I thought, this is my purpose.
Exactly. That's when the first time you visit, that's when we have only this table. Then all the
Yes.
kids have to sit like with the clothes and some in the floor.
Yes.
And then after that we walk and
More
starting that
tables.
one and another one, the inside. Like every day we're trying to do
It's growing.
something. Yeah, it's growing. Yeah.
I think when you start something like this, you don't have to see so far ahead. You just kind of have to push for the next month and then the
Exactly.
next month, and just keep going that way instead of being so overwhelmed by, the things you can't do. You just have to focus on the kids that we can feed and the people that we can help now. So that's what I got.
Okay. Thank you.
Ba-dum-bum.
All right. So.